Всем привет, с вами Стелс, и сегодня мы будем проходить Игру Престолов. Давайте нажмем кнопку «Играть». Эпизод 1. Северяне никогда этого не забудут. Тирион Ланнистер. Начать эпизод, конечно. Игра адаптируется под ваши действия. История будет развиваться так, как решите вы. На протяжении тысячелетий Форресторы были верными знаменоносцами Старков. Ныне на севере разразилась война, и вражеские дома хотят пристроить рощу железных стволов, которые владеют Форрестором в себе. Железные стволы — редкие деревья, которые произрастают в самых темных уголках паучьего леса. В эти смутные времена судьба дома Форресторов висит на волоске.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Наведите курсор и нажмите, чтобы поднять меч.
Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it.
Нажмите, удерживайте, затем перетащите. Окей.
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. And I say that as a friend. And if we're being
Почему бы и
honest,
нет? У меня будет такой меч.
of course, your lordship. After you take your rightful place on the Iron Throne.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent.
Do you think he's lying?
Думаешь, он Джон?
No one never lets the truth stand in the way of a good story.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
Brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. It grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Сам налей,
You do
оборзел,
it.
что ли?
You're his squire. It's your job, not mine.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach. House Tully is forever in his debt. You've never seen a field plowed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate. To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King
in the North! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters.
Железный изо льда.
Garrett,
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be
Со
done.
мной?
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you?
Let me fight for you, my lord.
Я хочу сражаться.
You've more than proven your ability on the battlefield. No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for
Классно
now,
нас повысили, вообще прикольно.
we're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go and find
Но мы
Roderick.
ничего не скажем
I will, my lord.
про свое повышение.
Thank you.
Bloody hell. Empty. Squire! Fetch us more wine!
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Вот оно за
Aye,
тобой должен.
but you owe me.
Oh, you? I've been a squire longer than you have. I outrank you. Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an
Просто
arrogant
выполняй
prick.
свою работу
It's
и
your
не
job to do the work and stop complaining.
You try squiring for Norin and see how much you like it. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming.
Мы с тобой ничем
Don't
не
get angry with
отличаемся.
me. We're no different, you and
Не
I.
завышайся.
Aye, but I'm not the son of a pig farmer. My father had dignity. All I'm saying
Вот
is,
засранец.
at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
I'm sick of listening
Wait,
to your
mate.
whine. With that attitude, you'll never be more than this.
Easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were Castellan, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there.
Близнецы крепости дома фреев. Красная свадьба.
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding. Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
А вот
Don't
это не
expect me to
добро.
carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong? What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
Нам нужно вернуться сейчас же.
Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Пятиболно.
But what about? What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush?
Нам нужно предупредить остальных.
Warn them about what?
There's no time to explain. We need to find Roderick.
Ты что,
He's
по
out there by
сторонам не
himself.
смотришь? О, резня пошла. Вот резня пошла.
Fuck! We need to get back to camp.
Воу.
have to get back.
Gift from the king.
Давай, 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 давай.
Ready, boys? Whoa! Shoot that one!
Красавчик, щит поставил, молодец. По тебе, по щам. Спасибо.
Look out!
Давай, быстрее. Черт. Давай. Давай, давай, давай. На тебе. Отвали от меня.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
The freys. They slaughtered him, my lord.
Find a weapon, quickly!
О, братва подоспела. Давай быстрее.
You fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Seven hells.
Нам нужно продолжить путь.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Что нам тогда делать? О, ух ты дела.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
Исполнил ваш приказ.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served me well. I know I can count on you. Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan.
Клянусь.
The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those Forresters.
On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking Forresters.
Ну что стоишь, беги давай.
With love from Walter Frey.
Бежишь как, блин, девчонка. Тебе нормально. И заставка под сериал «Игры престолов». Прикольно сделано. Эпизод 1. Железный изо льда. Земли Форресторов, Королевский тракт. Используйте ваш, чтобы двигаться, и мышь, чтобы осматриваться. О, кровь. Вот это уже интересно.
Blood. Fresh.
Да, любопытно. Мертвая свинья. Давайте посмотрим. Серия.
That's Father's car.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this. Winter may be coming, but at least still have his bacon. Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Достать меч.
Father,
I said move on.
I'm going to kill you.
Is that so? You can try if you like, and then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly son
Yeah.
like that.
Cool.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Да пошел ты. Знаешь сам куда.
Fuck you. Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Давай вилы вытащи из сена. И же легче, чем топор вытащи. Из пня.
They are a
Ку. Давай. -1. Отлично. Выращивайся. Давай еще раз. Бей его. Черт, ты засранец. Нет.
Mercy! Please! I beg of you! I have a family! They'll never survive without me! I have no quarrel with you!
В следующий раз, если ты мне попадешься, я тебе нафиг башку снесу, понял?
Thank you!
Запомни мое милосердие. И тебя, засранца, тоже
Lord White
разрублю на
will see
куски.
you hang for this. That much I promise.
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister.
Ё-моё.
tried to stop them.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Железный холм, крепость дома Форресторов.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers? And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it
Совершил
vengeance. No
правосудие.
doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your
Посредством
family.
думает.
I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Фу.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal.
Наш дом
Greater
не
houses
пойдет.
than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord
Понял.
Forrester was a good man.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't
Ну, нельзя
handle
было
himself.
спасти.
He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now.
Нам дали
It's better
возможность
to let the blood
ходить.
circulate.
Свободное управление. Травы. Давайте возьмем. Почему бы и нет?
This might help.
Бинты тоже понадобятся. Давайте дотронемся.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Поговорить с мистером. Давайте.
Does your leg feel weak?
Давайте его нас ненавидит.
No. I just wanted to ask you. Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Whitehilл претендует на нашу рощу.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last
Не
inch
можно
of it until
идти?
there's nothing
Нет,
left,
давайте спросим.
just as they've done before.
Хотя мы знаем, кто вот. Вот у нас теперь дома. Это Итан. Мне нужно идти.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end. Even
Он
when all
был
was lost.
героем.
I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with
Должен
Roderick,
был
no?
вести авангард.
I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
Robb Stark named him to lead the van for the march on Casterly Rock.
A fitting tribute, no doubt. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask,
Отдайте мне.
was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed?
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay
убили
Snow will
мою
want his
семью.
retribution.
Как ты можешь видеть?
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense
Мы
into your
должны
uncle.
потребовать
Garrett's
правосудия.
suffered enough already. You asked too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
We should demand justice.
Aye. Justice on their terms, which means they'll have your head.
Justice is taken, not demanded. Then what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. They'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The
Я не
boy
сделал
was
ничего
just
плохого.
defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
I've done nothing wrong.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take. Which
Вы
is
не
why you
можете меня
cannot stay.
отослать.
Cannot stay. Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
You can't send me away.
We have no choice, Garrett.
Where would you have the boy go?
The one place that's safe, beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're sending him to the wall.
Я не
The
преступник.
boy's done nothing wrong.
Потому
Not
что
in the
дело
eyes of the
дядя.
Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Uncle, you can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all.
Ладно, мы не
I know
станем
that's not what you
подвергать
want.
опасности.
I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at risk. I'll go.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you. Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
А где она находится, интересно?
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
Where is the North Grove?
That I cannot say. Not yet, at least. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way.
Конечно.
You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is
Только не надо
important,
завидовать.
Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Ты будешь гордиться.
Remember, you represent
Mной.
House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
You already have.
Garrett, wait! Be safe.
И на этой завершающей ноте я заканчиваю свой первый эпизод. Что я могу сказать? напоследок. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал, делитесь своими комментариями. А с вами был Стелс. Всем удачи, всем пока.